It started as it always did. The narrow hallway, stretching on endlessly, walls painted in peeling white that gave off a sterile, hospital-like glow. Anna stood in the middle of it, her bare feet cold against the stone floor. She couldn't remember how she got there, only that the air was thick, and each breath felt like swallowing sand. The sound of footsteps echoed from behind, slow and deliberate. She turned, but the hallway was empty, the dim lights flickering above her. Panic surged through her veins. "Run!" her mind screamed, but her legs felt glued to the spot. The footsteps grew louder, now accompanied by a faint scratching noise, like nails being dragged along the wall. Shadows began to twist and writhe at the far end of the corridor. Anna forced herself to move, inching backward, her eyes locked on the darkness that seemed to be creeping toward her. The air grew colder, and she felt an icy breath brush against the back of her neck. A whisper, faint and raspy, filled her ears. "Anna, it's time." Her heart pounded as she spun around. There, not 3 feet away, stood a figure. Its face was a blur of shadows, its form barely human, cloaked in darkness that seemed to devour the light around it. Anna stumbled back, but the hallway twisted, closing in on her. The walls began to bleed darkness, spreading like ink. She gasped, unable to scream, her voice trapped in her throat. The figure reached out with an elongated hand, its fingers impossibly long and thin, like sharpened bone. It touched her forehead, and cold shot through her entire body, freezing her in place. Anna's eyes snapped open. She was in bed, drenched in sweat, heart racing. She sighed in relief. Just a dream. She glanced at the clock, 3:33 a.m. Taking a shaky breath, she reached for the glass of water on her nightstand. Her fingers touched something icy. A whisper filled the room, the same voice from the hallway. "It's not over yet." The lights flickered and went out.